Good evening, sweet friends. This is Jill with Greenwood Girl Cards, and I am coming on tonight. I'm down in my basement craft room, and you may hear my laundry machine running in the background because I'm doing laundry. It's Wednesday night, and I'm just coming on to share these new digital as well as polymer stamps from the LOTV Digi shop on Etsy. And these are some things that I had requested when I was chatting with Lisa about them bringing the polymer stamps back. We got to talking, and I told her, you know, I would love it if they did some baking themed and hot cocoa themed sentiments and gingerbread and stuff. And so I sent them some of my ideas, and then they sent me some examples back, some samples, and then we chatted back and forth, and they made these beautiful sets. And so and she was able to do it in time for Christmas. So these are in the shop now. The digital stamps are ready to go. You can order them and have them in your hands today. She's taking orders for the polymer sets also. And I'm going to show you, if you order them digitally, this is what they print out like if you print them at the size as delivered, okay? And these are the two sets, okay? And do I have my ruler here? I do. Okay. So just, you know, for the sake of knowing sizes, because I know it's hard to tell when we're on camera, I'm going to put my ruler up here. Okay. And these are about 3/4 of an inch. Okay. If you look across, they're about 3/4 of an inch that way. And if I turn it this way, it's about 1/2 inch. Let me put that really close so you can see it. Or is it 3/4? Yeah, it's 3/4 by 3/4. So that's the size of these little hearts. And let's just go through really quick. There's Happy Birthday, 5-cent candy canes, 5-cent gingerbread cookies, sugar and spice, love chocolate, who doesn't, sweet wishes, 5-cent cupcakes, 5-cent sugar cookies, sprinkled with love, love cocoa, so sweet, hello sweetie, 5 pounds or 5 pence, I'm not sure because I don't know the British monetary system. I'm sure someone does and can tell me. Fairy cakes, happy cocoa season. And this is a mixture of UK Christmas and American Christmas. So that's why you're going to see some things in here that maybe are geared more towards the UK. Happy cocoa season. So hello to everybody over in the UK. Love cupcakes, again, love party, you're invited. 5 pounds cream cakes or 5 pence cream cakes, I'm not sure. Life is sweet, love cookies, love yummy, sugar cookie kisses, 5 pence gingerbread man, eat me, sweet Christmas, which I just love, fresh baked, hot cocoa, love homemade, baked with love, and coffee. Okay, so those are all the heart ones, and again, it's a mixture of kind of UK Christmas stuff and American Christmas stuff. So that's a lot of fun, especially if you have friends in the UK that you're mailing cards to. And then this set is geared towards baking and hot cocoa and Christmas things. So let's read these ones. This one says gingerbread spice and everything nice. That's what Christmas is made of. This one says Sugar and Spice Cookie Company, and it has a cute little ginger and different little icons of candy canes and stuff. North Pole Gingerbread Baking Company. Baking Spirits Bright. Old-fashioned hot cocoa served here. Christmas calories don't count. Hot chocolate is like a hug from the inside. Hot cocoa weather, I love that. Christmas blend, hot cocoa, free marshmallows. Isn't that cute? Sleigh rides, hot cocoa, 25 cents per ride, warm blankets. Wishing you a season filled with sweetness. And there's a little hot cocoa cup there. Have a cup of cheer. Gingerbread kisses, Christmas wishes. Gingerbread bakery, always fresh, cakes, cookies, and pies. And this is printed at the size it will be delivered to you if you order the digitals, okay? And just to kind of give you an idea in inches, let me get to the right end of my ruler here. This first one is 1 3/4, no, let's see, almost, it's a 1/4 inch shy of 2 inches. So let me just hold it up there so you can see the ruler. Okay, and then the width of this one is just over, let's see, let's put the inch mark where it goes there. It's almost, geez, it's hard to look through the camera and read. It's almost 1 1/4 inches. Okay, so that just kind of gives you an idea of the size. All right, and there are of course different sizes on here, but at least it gives you a ballpark idea. Okay, and so I just think these are adorable. If you were on Instagram this morning, I posted this little picture of where I had actually used some Tim Holtz tea dye ink and a red marker to color some of these and get them ready to add to ginger projects and hot cocoa tags and stuff. And so I did make a few samples to share with you guys tonight. And I'm going to show you what I did. Here's one where I used the Gingerbread Kisses Christmas Wishes tag. And this is the Tim Holtz stocking die from many years ago. I don't know how many. This, of course, is one of my favorite gingerbread dies. And this is from Peachy Keen. Okay, and this is the die plate and the faces that come with it. And I have showed you guys these before. Let me grab this really quick. This is the gingers that you can make with this die plate, okay? And I just used that gingerbread die and I put a simple face on it from an old set that I had. So I used that Peachy Keen ginger, and then I added a snowflake and some different greeneries behind here. So I just made this really simple tag, and let's see, I don't know if it's easier for you guys to see it if I do this. There you go. So I thought this turned out really sweet, and I just love these new tags. I think they add so much, and I love that there are baking and gingerbread themes as well as hot cocoa. It'll be so fun to do some hot cocoa mugs and use these tags on them. So that's the first sample that I did. And then here's another one where I used the little candy cane heart tag. It says 5-cent candy canes. I colored in the A and the D and the A and the E on canes with a little red colored pencil. And this is a very old candy cane die that, if you've been with my channel for a long time, this was the die that I used to make candy canes out of back in the day. And it is a lifestyle crafts die that's no longer available. It's retired many, many years. It's a very rare die to see for sale. So, but there is a wonderful candy cane die at Simon Says Stamp as well as My Creative Time if you're looking for candy canes. So I love this little tag that they made. I'm so happy to have that, and I just think it looks so cute on here. This background die is a Cherry Lynn Designs die from back in the day, and then I just used some a ticket die that goes with it, from the same company, Cherry Lynn Designs, which is called something else now. I forget what it's called. But again, I've had my dies for I don't know how many years, a long time, you guys. So I use those, and these were everything I'm showing you tonight, these are all from my scrap bin. So I literally pulled these together from my scrap bin so that I could show you guys some samples of tags using the products, these new stamp sentiments. So, and then I wanted to show you, this is one of the LOTV Digi shop sets. It's called Grunge Christmas Tags. I think that's the name of it. And I'll link these all down below. But I blew this one up, so I enlarged it, and then I added a snowflake behind and just added a piece of twine. And I just wanted to show you how I did it. So I glued the snowflake kitty corner, and then I glued this on. And then if you want, you can then cut out a second tag and that fits by just tracing around here. And then you can line it if you want the back to be a solid color. So the other way you can do it is to just cut a rectangle and cover up this part of the snowflake to cover it, to get a clean back for it to be a tag. But I just wanted to come on and just give you the idea that when you enlarge these tags, they're a lot of fun to color and play with. So, and I think Tammy, who's SS Crafter 1, did a really neat project using some of the LOTV tags where she did different sizes. So you might want to go look at her channel, SS Crafter 1, and if I can find the video, I will link it down below. So I wanted to show you that one, and then here's another one where I used another one of the heart tags, and this one says So Sweet, and I just love these. I think they're so cute. This is a die from Impression Obsession, I believe. And if it's still available, I will link it. I've had it for several years. It's a little stocking die. And then these little candy canes are from a die from Paper Tray Ink. And I just cut it out of pattern paper. Okay. And it's actually a two-sided paper. And then I used both sides to make the two different candy canes. So I love this little tag that says, oh, excuse me, that says "so sweet." So there's another sample using the sentiment tags. And then I have one more to show you, and this one is using those grungy sentiments, again, Christmas. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm sneezy, I'm sorry. And this one I did in kind of a gingery color using some Tim Holtz Distress Ink tea dye. And then I used the Sweet Christmas again, and I attached a little bell. And this, these snowflake dies, this one I think is, are these Paper Tray Ink? I think both of the snowflake dies are either Paper Tray Ink or MFT. But any snowflake die will work. Any nice size snowflake die will work. So this is just to give you guys ideas on how to use the different sentiment tags. And I love these little heart ones especially. And I'm very, very excited to use these cute hot cocoa ones too. So there's baking ones like this Baking Spirits Bright, just looks so cute. Hot cocoa is like a hug from the inside. So I'm ready to use all of these. I'm so excited to have these, and I want to thank Lisa and Laila for pulling this together and making such beautiful sentiment tags. They're the only company that I know of that makes tags where the tag outline is there and all you have to do is cut it out and use it. Instead of having to die cut a tag, stamp your sentiment and everything, you can just print these and cut them. And when you're doing a large amount of Christmas tag production, it's very nice to be able to do that. So here's those heart tags printed on vellum. And I just wanted to show you that you can shrink the size down to make them a little bit smaller if you want. Most of your printer drivers have an option where you can reduce and enlarge sizes. So it's a really easy thing to do nowadays. If you get a PDF, you can usually enlarge or shrink it as needed. So these are a little bit smaller and they're printed on vellum. These are enlarged. And so you can enlarge these quite big, you guys, and then color them. And, you know, you can color the border on the outside like I did on a few of these. So you know, you can enlarge it so that you can actually color it a lot easier and cut it out, and then it'll be, you know, you can make it more of a focal point on a larger coffee mug or just a larger size tag for whatever you might have. If you're giving, you know, Christmas cookies to someone or something like that, you know, you could do a big Baking Spirits Bright. So just a lot of really neat ideas. And a lot of really neat sentiments. So you can see the difference in the two sizes. If I do it side by side, these were enlarged, I think, to 130%. I can't remember what I did now. These ones are enlarged, I think, 130% too. So you end up, you know, you can go from smaller to bigger, and that's a lot of fun, and it gives you a lot of flexibility, you know, when you're cutting them out to have the different sizes. So here you can see I have small, then I have medium. Let's see if I can kind of show you. Small, medium, and then larger. Okay, so it's fun. You know, with the PDF or with the digital, you can print all different sizes and play with them. So that's all I wanted to show you tonight. These beautiful gingers are still available at Peachy Keen. If for those of you that were looking for these all these many years that I've been making gingerbread Christmas tags, and I've used this simple little ginger, you know, for years. This is finally available at Peachy Keen, and I know with all my subscribers, you're not always all watching all the time, but if you missed the past few weeks when these were shown, I just wanted to mention it again tonight, especially since I had used it in this little project, and I know I'm going to get questions about what ginger is this. So this is the Peachy Keen Stamps Ginger, and I just wanted to mention that they are available at the Peachy Keen website. And Kathy just released a bunch of new stamps, new faces and stuff, and they're so cute, and I'm hoping I can do some projects with them this weekend. I had something started and I messed it up, so I have to start over. I was trying a new medium. I was trying to do something with paint and I kind of messed up. So I have to start over. But anyway, I just wanted to mention these because I know there's so many of you that wanted these for years and years and years, and you can get them right now. So if you're looking for gingerbread men for Christmas, I hope you'll go take a look at Kathy's shop, Peachy Keen Stamps, and pick those up while you can. And thank you for taking a look at all of these sweet sentiment stamps from the LOTV Digi shop on Etsy. And I want to thank both Laila and especially Lisa for helping me out and, you know, for coming back and doing polymer stamps, which there's been so many of my subscribers that have wanted these stamps whenever I use them at Christmas. I can't tell you how many messages I get every year asking about those stamps. So the fact that they're available in polymer again is very, very exciting. And I'm just thrilled that you know, that they're available again, and that they're available not only digitally but in photopolymer. So that's everything I had to share with you tonight. Thanks for taking a look, and I hope you guys all have a good rest of your week, and I am looking forward to Saturday for Saturday Morning Makes. Take good care. Okay, bye now.